Okay. I hope I didn't keep
No,
it.
you didn't. Scoot over some maybe.
All right. So we'll start with getting up at 3:30 in the morning,
Okay.
and then get to the airport for a 7:10 flight, and we flew to DFW.
Yeah, Dallas. First time in Texas.
Yeah. What did we see there? Oh, we saw that lady in the chair riding the walkway.
Oh yeah. Yeah, just a regular chair
It's just a chair with no wheels or anything. She's just sitting.
on like the speed walk,
Yeah. On
So-
on the.
accomplishing nothing.
That
That was funny.
Yeah. We went to the flagship lounge, and I fixed a Bloody Mary. And
Yeah, they just let you mix your own drinks there.
yeah,
So,
it was pretty cool. You made you a mojito,
well,
somewhat, and so we hung around there for about an hour and a half. So that was cool.
Yep.
And then we got on our flight to Narita, and when we walked in, we went into business class, and it was like, you'll see it on the video, but it's pretty cool.
yeah, the pods were sweet.
Yeah,
Super reclinable chairs.
yeah, all the way to bed.
You go horizontal,
Yeah,
which is surprising.
and you had they gave you a amenity bag with like eye cover, some socks, and some shoes, some slippers, and headphones,
Mhm.
noise canceling headphones.
You didn't keep those, did you? Because those were not.
No.
Okay.
They said, "Oh, we got an inventory of
Yeah.
those," so they took those up at the end of the flight. But man, that was a long flight.
Yeah, it was a long flight. I remember looking at some point and seeing there was like 8.5 hours left,
Yeah, I know.
and just being like, man,
How many movies I'm going to have to watch?
yeah. Because I started doing the math. Like, it's like if I just watched the first hour of like 8 movies, then
That's right.
but that's a little ridiculous. So.
But let's see. So I watched a couple of movies, and then I crashed for a little while. Well, they brought dinner first, and I had the fish, and you had the beef, because they ran out of fish.
Yeah, so we swapped.
Yeah.
It was all right.
It
I
was,
mean-
it was good. But I mean, then they had a sundae for dessert, which I haven't had one of those in
Mhm.
years. So I blew my whatever diet I was on. I blew that up on the way. But then they kept coming back at for like a breakfast or lunch or whatever, and it's like, I can't eat anymore.
Well, by that point, they blacked out the
Yeah,
plane for everyone to try to get
sleep.
like on the timer, because
Yeah.
it's like we're perpetually in sunlight
Yeah,
because of flying into it. You know what I mean?
that's pretty cool the way they did the. I mean, it wasn't like flaps that you pulled down. They just
Yeah, it's like faded, like
yeah.
tinted,
yeah
but it's tinted in a way that like emulates,
yeah
I don't know, an evening. I don't know. It's just weird
yeah
because it's like your brain knows
yeah.
better, but it's tricking you still in a way. I don't know. It was cozy. I mean, enough
Yeah.
for look. It's the only way that I want to fly 16 hours.
Amen. So we got here, and we had to find our way to the. We got on the Narita Express. Well, first thing we did was get our Wi-Fi, and then we had to do all the customs and the
Yeah,
immigration.
a shocking amount of waiting
Yeah.
in line.
I mean, that was like the queues were like Disney World or something, just line. I mean, back and forth, back and forth. So that took a little bit, but then once we got there, out of that, and all this business about take a screenshot of your QR codes. No, you show it to them, and they said, oh no, pull the.
Well, that was the
website.
one page because it didn't have our name on it. Like you could
Oh,
the
yeah.
screenshot. The
Yeah,
QR codes were fine.
anybody
They
could
just
do
scanned them. They didn't care. It
That's
didn't
true.
matter. But for some reason, it was relevant that they saw that
That
I mean,
you
it's
were the
all.
one-
It is very, very involved, and it's probably not going to last too much longer. I wouldn't think, but it is very frustrating for.
So once we got out there, we got our Wi-Fi, and then we go to get our JR rail pass, and it was another line.
Yeah, that was the worst one.
Yeah,
by a mile, and it wasn't like I think
there just didn't seem very efficient to get people through that line.
the JR. I don't even know what it entailed.
I saw one
dipped out.
couple that they were there for a long time, just figuring stuff out, and it's like it shouldn't take that long. But yeah, so we got that done. We got our Suica card, and then we got on the Narita Express.
Which is a bus, right? So
No,
or no,
that's
we
not
got the,
bus. No, that's a
we took the train ride and then the bus. Oh yeah, right. So
Yeah.
we took the Narita Express to the
Shinjuku.
Shinjuku station, and then we had to navigate our way out of that, and then find the buses
For the Hilton.
for the Hilton.
Yeah.
And
And we did that.
Yeah.
And then we got here, and it was probably 9:30 before we got
I mean,
here.
it
right?
was late. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I still wasn't hungry. Did we even eat?
We went to the convenience store.
Oh, that's right.
Well, we found a 7-Eleven, which is a little bit different around here.
Yeah, quite a bit different. I mean, it's got real food in it.
Yeah. How was your sandwiches, by the way?
Oh, you know what? Bourdain had recommended those egg sandwiches.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right.
He
on.
says they're the best.
Mine was a middling because it's like you know how it's cut in half
Yeah.
and it displays like the meat. It's like
Yeah.
it was like front loaded with meat, so the back was mostly bread. So I was like, okay.
The ones I had, they had the crust cut off and it was real nice
Yeah,
bread.
no,
and
there. I mean, it served its purpose.
But the egg was good, but the other, the tuna wasn't all that good.
Yeah.
So we did that for our dinner, and we was pretty happy about that. No problem. And the fact that we found the 7-Eleven easy enough, that was good.
Yeah.
So, and then we crashed, and then got up this morning, and we decided to have the buffet breakfast.
Yeah, we're both up pretty early.
Yeah, 5 o'clock.
Somewhat
They
weird.
started at 6 or something like that.
6:30 they opened, and so we went.
we crushed that.
Yeah, it was the best breakfast spread that I've seen.
Yeah,
They had all sorts of stuff, everything, and even like honeycombs, like full on honeycombs that were just dripping honey.
wow.
It was really.
You had a lot of the Japanese stuff, the miso soup.
I did have a bunch of miso soup. I had some noodles. I had.
I went straight for the egg station and got an omelet.
Yeah.
But I did get those dumplings. They were good.
Mhm.
Yeah, I went back and got 2 eggs over medium even after that because I wanted to. So that lasted us all day long.
Yeah, pretty much. I didn't really eat in a meaningful way until just a little bit ago.
Right.
Which even then,
Yeah.
it's like, cause, see what we went today. After we ate, we came back and we chilled for an hour or two, just to recuperate and let stuff open.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's Sunday and it's like, 8 o'clock.
And then we found our way back to the Shinjuku station, which was
Without a bit of a hike, and it was pouring, so I was soaked. I didn't bring the right shoes. It is what it is.
So we got there and we had to figure out the train to get us to
Akihabara. Yeah, which is like
Electric
town,
City.
Electric
In
City.
fact, that's what part of that town is called, Electric City. So you'll see some pictures of that, and everybody was walking with their. You had to get you an umbrella.
Yeah, immediately bought an umbrella, which was good play.
Yeah,
I also stocked up on. I got
some gifts.
a couple good gifts, stuff for me, stuff that I wanted.
I didn't get my coin purse after all. Well,
That's fine. You'll find another one. I want to go to the Don Quixote near here.
okay. Well, is that bigger, better?
No, I just think that it's a good place to buy gifts.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
be
Well,
honest.
you need a coin purse because you get all these $5 coins and dollar
Yeah.
coins.
So what worked out for me is because I've got the fanny pack thing.
Hand me my beer.
I
You want one?
I'm drinking.
Oh.
The fanny pack has a secondary zipper, obviously like a front zipper, and I'm just putting all my coins in there. So it's functional. It's fine. And then
Works out.
yeah, but
Well, I want one. I mean, that's
No,
kind of
you
my
need one.
souvenir.
you need yeah. I mean yeah. I'm not saying
It
you
may be a
shouldn't do it.
Pokemon. I
I'm
don't
saying
know.
for me it works out.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
get a Pokeball. That'd be cool. But Don Quixote's is sweet. It's just it's massive and it's really eclectic.
We got your picture with
Goku.
Goku. Yeah.
Yeah, sweet life-size Goku. I mean, Akihabara is cool. It's one of my favorite places, even if it is just rows of stores. But there's like a ton of good vintage stuff there for like if you're really into video games. It's like where you would go to buy like a Super Nintendo today, like if you or an N64 today. You know.
Oh yeah, like
So it's just got tons of refurbished and like well maintained, like old school tech for nerds. But
it's a lot of stuff.
it is a lot.
I mean, it was hustling and bustling.
Yeah, it's packed, man. It's so packed, and there's a lot of like Westerners. A lot more.
What?
What's the person? Westerners.
What'd you call them?
Westerners.
I thought you said a lot of black Westerners.
I didn't.
No, it sounded like
There was. I haven't seen a single black person this entire time, which is unrelated and I mean whatever. But if you were to bring it up,
I rode up the elevator with one from Raleigh, North Carolina.
are you kidding me?
No.
Okay,
Uh,
that's cool.
Yeah.
Shout out to that guy.
Then it's a lot of. Well, we're staying at the Hilton, so it's a lot of.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Americans in there.
American people, British people,
Yeah.
French
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. Germans.
Yeah, Germans. Yeah.
So yeah. Then tonight, well, that breakfast held us till tonight, and then we started looking for. We was going to go eat sushi, and we started to get it here at the hotel, but it was like
I mean, I'm not hungry enough
$100 a plate
for $100 a head
Yeah.
sushi tonight. Like it that just would have been a bad play. And so we're like, all right, well, we
found another place.
another-
We found it.
So we hike all the way to it's like an alleyway next to a
Oh, it's going to be a perfect
know,
place.
yeah. It was all it's super. It's like okay, cool. And we roll up and it's just like there's maybe 8 tables in the whole thing, and it's just packed.
Yeah.
And they were just like, hey, if you don't got a reservation, and we're like, yeah,
So
okay.
we said, oh, that way we know another sushi place. So we went to it. First thing he does, he comes out
Just
there.
walks up to, all right.
He didn't say anything.
He's like, da, da, da.
You go home.
Yeah, so
Okay.
they were full too. So we were like, all right. At this point, we're a little like
Yeah, we were.
dejected. It's like, all right, well, what are we gonna do?
So what did we do?
We walked to the McDonald's that was right next to the initial sushi place,
That's right.
and it's
And
like,
it was just fine.
and it was just fine.
Yeah, because by that time we were pretty hungry anyway.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, you just want to eat
Yeah.
and get moving because
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do? And it was a misplay for us to wait long enough, but I mean, stuff's gonna get packed out. There's too
Yeah.
many. There's too many people, especially in this area.
Yeah, there's
So-
a lot of hotels, the Hyatt. And the
Yeah,
Hilton.
and people are just gonna fill up those spots. So it's something to consider, I guess.
Yeah. Get the concierge, get you a reservation or something. But then we don't know. We're playing it by ear.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't want any. Got to be here. Got to be there.
Yeah,
we
kinda,
did that.
yeah.
We did that. Coming out here. Oh, we got to get to there. We got to get there. We got to do this. So we didn't want any of that today, and we didn't. It was fine. And then tomorrow, our plan is.
Yeah, we'll see how this falls through.
Yeah.
In the next video, we'll see how close
Right.
we were to actually doing this. But what do we say? We're gonna.
We're going to go first to the we're going to get on the Yamamoto line, which circles the city, and it's a JR. So we'll get on there. And that first is where the Meiji
The first stop, Meiji.
Meiji
yeah.
temple or shrine or whatever. So we're going to check that out tomorrow, and then get back on that Yamamoto line and go to the Shibuya. and do
The big Shibuya crossing.
Shibuya
Yeah.
scramble. So
I don't really know what's in Shibuya besides. giant
I've got a
crosswalk.
list of stuff
So-
that I saw.
Okay.
It may be food.
I was gonna say it might be pointless because there's gonna be a million people there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe their McDonald's is good. We'll see. We'll find out. We'll go to Denny's.
7-Eleven.
We found Disney, Denny's and a Sizzler
Yeah, that's right.
and a McDonald's. So maybe we'll
and
figure it out.
7-Eleven.
And a 7-Eleven, yeah.
Yeah.
That sells Maker's Mark and
Yeah.
just straight up booze. You can just buy, obviously,
Yeah.
it's a little bit different over here.
I mean, good. So that's what we'll do tomorrow. We hadn't decided on when we'll go to Kyoto. We'll decide that probably how the weather what the weather looks like, and then we'll get on the bullet train. So we're just playing it by ear.
Now, do we have to get reservations for that capsule hotel?
For the Pocket Hotel, I think we should.
I think we should do.
Well, I mean, if not, we just get back on the
Yeah, it's true.
train and come back. I'm not worried
Yeah,
about
I
it.
guess if we're not lugging stuff.
Yeah, we just gonna shoot down there and see some cool stuff. The cherry blossoms are out on the Sakura trees. Is that
Yeah,
what-
Sakura tree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we got some pictures of that, and so it's real. Those are real pretty. And just right here in front of the hotel, there's really nice.
Yeah, they're cheating it a little bit because they got like
Pink
lights going to it, so it's like but it does look really clean. So that's
Maybe
exciting.
we'll get to Wayno or whatever, that Wayno Park. That's where everybody goes to see them.
Okay.
And maybe, we'll see. But that Yamote line, Yamamote line goes all the way around, stops all the cities that you really want to go to anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure we'll get to the Tsuki fish market or not.
Oh Jesus!
It's
Yeah,
starting to-
dude, I don't know
starting-
about that.
Starting to fill up our days, so we may not make that, but that's all right. There's probably 3 times as many people there.
I was gonna say because you got actual vendors, people that are trying to purchase things, people that are selling stuff, and then randoms that
Yeah.
are just there to see it.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. I just don't know if it's worth to get up at like 4
Right.
because it's so early. It's so early. You got to be there.
Well, they shut it down. They shut it down probably around lunch or something like that.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, they're done because everybody gets their stuff and then goes to use it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it has to be early because the business opens and
They
the
get it
sushi,
done.
so it's like fresh.
Did you go there the last time?
No, I slept. I slept and we met up later at Ginza.
Alright.
Yeah, because I was like, because you literally had to get up like 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, too, because by that point I had acclimated enough that I was like actually sleeping.
Yeah.
So
All right. Well,
Cool.
I don't know. We'll wrap this one up, and this is really the travel day and our first day here.
Yeah.
So we'll try to make a recap each day if we can.
if it's worth talking about.
Yeah. Right. All right.
All right, cheers,
Well,
guys. Take it easy.